Hello Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading for the week of the 4th right through to the 11th of July. July is a real changing month. I did readings on all of July. You'll have your reading on our channel as well for July. It's a real pivotal month, I think. Certainly a lot of masks falling and people realising what's going on around them, basically. And for you guys, you're not quite into your autumn, you're fully into your summer, and I think it's a case of blow it, sod it, just take a leap of faith. Apparently that's what the energy is, the overall energy is going through you at the moment. So, but you're, as I say, in your summer months, and you should be, on the ball, wanting to do it, up for it. Let's just see what the overall message is coming in for you. You have nothing to lose, basically, by the looks of things, because as it goes around, it's all coming back into you. So if you put stuff out there, you're going to get returns at the moment. So let's just say, for example, you wanted to put a script out to a film company to see whether they take it. This is the time to do it. Just chuck it out there, and see what the returns are. I think you'll do very well once you start just allowing yourself to try things and do things and just do it, regardless of the consequences. Let's just see what the overall energy is doing here. So here's this side here, you got your relationships, your emotions. This side here, you got your money, your jobs, your businesses. This is the overall energy. This is the karmic messages for respective sides. And this is the outcome and the energy that's leading into next week. So, yeah, it's bizarre, but a leap of faith will almost bring in more sort of energy to yourself so you can actually do more things. So it's, it's a case of trying things out. At the moment, luck seems to be on your side. So I would really sort of, throw things out there, which you've been thinking for some time to do, and just go ahead and do it and let it flow and let it try it out. That's the main thing. Let's see what the karmic message is going through for you. A lot of pressure coming in from your guides, from the outside world, not necessarily from the universe, but really from the human world more than anything else. And it's almost like define yourself. Well, you're being called to a mission things are going quickly. As I say, you're in your summer months. And if you define yourself, as things come into you, you can make quick decisions whether that is right for you or not. So as the things are coming in, the other thing this could be is the fact that life is coming to meet you halfway. You've got to go and meet life as well. You can't just wait for it to happen. There's certain aspects of life that, Sagittarius, there's no flies on you. You're the best in the world. But, there's some things in life as well which we're a little bit nervous about doing. And I think this week here is a case of just going ahead and doing it. And just allowing your relationships to sort of grow and expand and explore. Not only within your couples, but within your family, your friends, and your community. So it's actually going to meet this wave that's coming into you. That's what it's all about, I think, the karmic message this week. Let's see how the universe is trying to influence you. They're reiterating this wave that's coming in, this information or this force that's being brought into you. So Temperance, how opposite could you get? It's like you're being called to this mission and you're being provided a lot of stuff for this mission. So basically, it might be meeting new people that you haven't, that you've never met before, obviously. And how you interact in that that new community that you're going to be part of. And it's being patient, not only with yourself, but with the outside world. And it's a moment where, as new people come into your life, or your partner starts asking you to, if you'd like to go to the beach and stuff like that, helping you to sort of move and enjoy your summer. As the outside world sort of comes into it, you've got to pick your moment. So this is what this patience is all about. And I would, rise to the occasion, basically, what it seems like, certainly with the karmic message here. And, the universe is giving you the force so you can actually just be composed about how you interact with the relationships that are around you. But it certainly seems like fun of actually doing things within the relationships, which seems to be the order of the day, really. How the guides trying to influence you. This is where you can connect with people around you through the coincidences. So like, let's just say you go out for a drink with some friends, and another person, it could be amongst your friends, or it could be someone else in the bar or in the pub, and they've got exactly the same top on as you, and it just makes those connections. You make eye connection, you say hello, and that could be the opening of a new door for a new relationship and stuff like that. A change of fortune, okay? Yeah, so it is acting upon those sort of off-the-wall coincidences and just opening up to see what is possible within, within the relationships that you can have of people around you. Relationships doesn't have to be lovers. It can easily be sort of just friends and family and stuff like that. But it is using those coincidences around you in order to develop your relationships or encourage your relationships around you to be a bit more proactive, a bit more physical in a way, sort of actually doing things. And you can branch out into new relationships that are around you. If you haven't got a partner at the moment, you're looking for a partner, this is probably a good moment to sort of put it out there in order to get it coming back to you. If you don't go out and go down to that pub, you're not going to see that person in the same top as you. Therefore, the coincidence is not going to happen. You've got to get out there and get in amongst it in order to win it. That's just the way it goes. That's the same thing with love. Love is not something you can give or receive. Love is something that you can just share. It's just there. And you've got to be in that loving moment in order to share it. So let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. So they're putting a bit of pressure on you here in order to open up a little bit more to more diverse relationships, I think, within you. But it's definitely still pushing towards the physical aspect, say like going to the theatre, going to the beach, going hiking, or, flying kites or whatever. It just seems to be that sort of way inclined. There you go, 9 of Cups, loads of gifts. I think if you put it out there into the relationship side, the universe will have your back, make you feel very positive about the world, and that's going to provoke and stimulate new ideas through the coincidences that are around you, which is going to, encourage that idea of actually physically doing things for pleasure and for the development of those relationships that are around you, be it couple, family, community, or friends. So it looks absolutely really nice on the relationship side. Very, very social. Very social. I would get into your sociability at the moment. It's a really good thing, I think. Let's see what's going on the money side, or the jobs, or the relation, or the businesses. I think it's a general increase of fortune for you at the moment. This is saying similar sort of thing here. It's understanding that if you don't put it out there, you're not going to get it back. So if you dilly-dally about decisions, if you hesitate about making decisions, or even hesitate about doing things, you're going to miss the boat, basically. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what boat you take. Just take a boat. You know, just start that movement. Because once you start that movement, you can easily put yourself in a position where you can change boats, you can change path, you can define it a lot easier once there is a bit of movement. But until there is movement, it's not going to happen. If you're in a business that you've got a lot on in the way of business, it's going to stagnate you in the way, simply because if you're doing a lot in your business, you don't have time to develop new aspects of your business, and your business may get a little bit sort of clogged up just within that. So as progression goes through in your business, or even in your job, that you're really busy, that you've forgotten about your career path. And maybe it's the time to start looking at your career path, you know. Actually, you've got the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's spreading it out there, giving yourself a bit of space, and, you know, exude that happiness within you. But I think it's also, you know, the Queen of Cups is, I wouldn't say she's childlike, but she's just certainly got this vibration that is really bubbly and experimental in a way. And it's just a case of radiating that enthusiasm for life. I think that's what she gives to the, and based upon your total emotions. So if you're in job or your business and you find that you could be doing really well your business, but you may find it's getting a little bit clogged. So like, you know, the water in a bath, as it's draining down, eventually you get so much water it sort of clogs up that sort of vortex, or that whirlpool. And then it, you know, sort of, and then then you get the whirlpool back. It's a little bit like that sort of situation. So, you know, I think it'd be a good idea to allocate time so you can actually reflect a little bit more on your career path and on your business and that sort of thing. Let's see what's going on how the universe is trying to influence you. No matter what you do, you've got to, I wouldn't say believe, but you've got to know that that path is right for you, or that business is right for you, or that project is right for you. And this is, the universe there is just trying to remind you of those aspects, that the reason you started on some of these journeys in regards to money. You know, it's making you realise that it's a happy side. It's the really nice cards again, Sagittarius. I love your cards, really do. You do some really nice cards. So it's remembering why you're doing things, and it's probably, you know, if you boil it all down, probably comes down to happiness. Most time, if you enjoy what you do as in the way of job, you don't actually really work. You never work. But here's a case here of, you know, enjoying the moment, or enjoying the fruits that your job may give you, or your business may give you. It could be a case of you actually enjoying the business you're doing. So I think it's trying to remind you of that happiness that you should have within your chosen profession. Yeah. How the guys trying to influence you here? They're opening lots of gates. It's like it's like you've got fields of different animals, and different things, and it's like your guides are just kind of going, oh, let's open the gates, just let all the animals go, let's just get them all in here, you know. And it seems to be opening the doorway to lots of opportunity, possibilities. And at the moment, I would treat those opportunities regarding to your pleasure and your fun, and be really relaxed about it. Knight of Pentacles, long-term plans. Very good, productive card. Very slow though. It is talking about the longer term plans at the moment. But definitely he's opening up with lots and lots of pentacles. So he's planting lots and lots of seeds. And maybe this is what they were saying when they're opening gates. It's sort of like, now do something with those fields that are around you. Make them fertile land. And I think this is all to do with that leap of faith as well. Sort of like just getting out there, just sending off, as I said earlier on, just sending off that film script. And, you know, you've got nothing to lose. Let's just see how the conversation is, how the guys are trying to influence your conversation. Wit, or being flexible, fluid within your money, job, your businesses, just being fluid in your approach in a way. It ties into the Queen of Cups here, and this is how you guides are trying to help you with that, in the way of almost like feeding you lines in order for you to sort of like circumnavigate awkward situations and allow you to move on and develop a lot further within your career or your business. Okay, so so it's the Seven of Cups is a card of sort of choice. It could be a card of procrastination, but this side here and in this position here, I think they're making you realize what is the evident path, what is the path that you should be going down. So it could be a case where they're influencing you. They're trying to feed you these lines, but they're feeding you the most obvious one. So there's many other opportunities or many situations that you probably will not even see. And I would trust that inner voice within you in regards to money and business at the moment. Don't go back on anything. You know, I think that's what that leap of faith is all about. Let's just see what's going on in the outcome, the overall energy for the next week as well. That word is coming back, which ties into there, saying enjoy. I think it's a little week of transition for you, or implication. So you're putting things into practice. And that could well be that leap of faith. That could be on the business side as well. On the business side, it could be a case where you're starting to realize the evident path for the long-term plan of things, and on your relationships, you're sort of encouraging that side of the relationships where it becomes actually physically interactive between you and the other person, your partner, or your family and friends, and etc. So it's reminding you that I think the word that just come to fore is enjoy. Tower, blimey, I didn't see that. Well, how does that influence that message? So if you enjoy things, you might realize that certain aspects of your life are probably not worth doing, and it may be a bit of a tower moment for you. I think that's where it comes with. With enjoyment comes realization as well. You know, so let's just say you go down to a particular bay, a beautiful bay, lovely, clear, crystal water, lovely sunshine, and that's the first time ever you've been to that bay, and you kind of think to yourself, why do I bother going to the other beaches around here? This is just the most perfect beach. The thing is, once you realise that, you're going to stop going to those other beaches, so you're going to not necessarily see the people maybe that you used to see. You're not going to go to the same coffee shop. You know, it's it's gonna be a realization. It could be a realization, kind of going, have I been wasting my time? And that could be tied into that change of fortune. So on your business side, I will certainly be looking at the long-term plans. On your relationship side, I'll be looking to encourage that physical interaction between you and the other people, and understand that once you start making realizations about yourself, that means there's some things you're going to have to walk away from in the future. And I think that's coming up, but not just yet. And I think it's like you're getting a glimpse of it more than anything else. I think if it does come up, it'll probably come up in 2 months or 3 months' time. Somewhere around sort of like September, October for you guys. Maybe, yeah, September, October. I think that's the main time that tower moment may be implicated within your life. So there you go, Sagittarius. I hope that helps you out for this coming week. If you like the Astroflower, if you want to be part of the Astroflower and help us and support this channel, it would be much appreciated. And it's very simple to do. You can do it right now. It's very easy. All you need to do is subscribe and click that bell. And I will see you in the next reading. If you haven't seen your monthly reading, I would go onto our channel and you can find it on there, or if not, at the end of this video itself. In the meantime, Sagittarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.